Hello all, Todd here with a new video, and like, share, and subscribe if you like it. I am showing off my new logo for my personal training business, Healthy Spiral. Now, I'm going to not share any more personal training, nutrition stuff, or anything like that on this channel, okay? Any medical news, healthcare, AI, health-wise will not be shared on this channel ever again. This will be mainly a hobby channel for my writing of fiction, because I've noticed a lot of people have stopped reading nonfiction, which I can tell you is kind of bad for me. I write nonfiction. It's my book, Looking Inwards for a Better Life, aka How from the Heart, and it's become central to my channel identity. And I want to take this video to say that I need to change some stuff. And I've looked through it several times, and I had a friend of mine give me some very, very powerful criticism. And here's 5 things they point out to me. Length. That's number 1. You see, I wrote it for 100 pages to make it kind of soft and simple, very short. But that is not the standard, the mainstream standard of having a book, not counting audio book, because about 100-page book equals about 3 hours of narration. And my goal is to expand, because it used to be a lot bigger before it got edited and stuff. I think I want to get back to the bones of that, what it was. And I'm going to add a lot more stuff. I'm going to expand on some chapters, exercises as well. I'll also put blank pages in after every chapter, but just 2. I'm not going to try to make it where it's 300 pages or 2 extra pages and about half of them or more just blank. That kind of goes against the principle of the book on my own, because I don't like doing that. I really don't like low content books or any of that stuff. I like doing stuff where I work it and stuff. I don't like just not having something to chew on. There's something to chew on. So length is getting bigger. And I'm debating if I want to add author's notes behind the scenes section in the back. I'm planning on trying to do a deluxe edition with Don't Become Prey, which is the companion to this book, The Second Wolf. And I'm thinking about making a deluxe or collector's edition, because I have to make a second edition of this. I have to. There's no 2 ways around. This is not what I envisioned it to be. And I'm really glad not a lot of people read it, actually. It used to frustrate me, but now it's like, now I can give people who don't know, or give people better what they do. Now, it's free on Amazon right now for what it is, but I will increase the price after I get done fixing it up, getting it edited again. And I also plan to get the cover changed. I got the cover done on Reedsy, and I had people pick the cover, which I thought people would read it then, but they didn't. So now I'm just going to go back to in-house me, because I don't want to do AI covers. I don't want to do AI anything, really, when it comes to the packaging, the product. You see, I still want to write my own stories, for better or worse, even though they suck. They're my stories. I didn't take them from anywhere. So yeah, this is going to be my decoration of a new life for my new book. So yeah. And I want to keep the idea of it, but I want to keep this, go deeper than you thought before. I'd like to change that to How from the Heart. Don't let your dreams go silent kind of thing, because it fits in with the second book's, don't fall prey to things, don't fall victim. It kind of complement each other. Another big problem I've noticed is I didn't really help people self insert. I put you versus one in persons. I put a lot of individual and one a person. I didn't let the person see themselves in this better life, this better idea. It really messed me up. So I'm trying to make it where it's more hands on, more introspective instead of reflective. Because I wrote this book trying to process some stuff, I think I'm finally over that. So now I want to make a better tool for other people to use to understand themselves. And I want to go through and change that. It'd be an easy fix. Focus. If you tell anything from these YouTube videos, I'm not very good at focusing. I like ranting a lot. But again, for a book or something I'm trying to give to other people or packaging it, it doesn't do well to be all around the place. So I have to focus on the future, not the past, when it comes to this book, the future of the person reading and what I want them to do. Because my ideal candidate is younger Gen Z men. That's what I want to do with stress coaching, nutrition coaching, personal training, possibly a group classes, because I know ain't nobody got no money. So yeah, and again, I just want it to be a side hustle. I don't know if people want to hear this, but I don't really feel like going all in. I tried that recently with two other ventures and it didn't go so well. So now I'm trying to keep it where aim small, miss small, because again, I tried and I learned. I'm getting some of that money back from my failed ventures. So yeah, that's good. Silver lining. Next part's the exercises. Yeah, I didn't really do a good job of asking questions for people. Because if you want a real better life, ask better questions. Align with your desire, you know. That's what this book tries to go through. The same ones where you try to reach for with Don't Become Prey. So again, I have to make these exercises more thought provoking, more going forward, getting a feeling of hope. Less of that, but more of inspiration, motivation, that you can have a plan. Because again, thinking this book would just sell magically was one of my worst mistakes. And again, thinking people cared. I write about it in my second book, how I fell prey to my own delusions and had to hit the marinest trench of the sea of my insanity before waking up again. So yeah. Yeah. I'm back to getting exercises that will work for others, not just me. And the last thing I've noticed is workbook versus self help book. Now, I'm going to try to make it a hybrid, okay? Because the main idea is have both wolves or both parts of ourselves in concert. Since I denied a lot of my dreams and goals through life, going to college and all that, and just, I don't want to see anybody in my position, which isn't bad, but isn't really that great. I'm really unhappy. And this new business venture is giving me the energy to go forward, to grow up, to get past my pain, and get away from the people I thought were my friends in my community to a better place. So yeah. I'm gonna try and make it where it's both. Both of them are both work and self-help books. You know, give them the help, they give the work, do the work. Because self-help's in a really weird place. I remember seeing yesterday that a guy was hitting himself lightly with a hammer on his face. Now, that does not inspire me to make a YouTube channel called Hammer Time. Okay? It's just like, I don't know if people can be helped anymore. So I want to just move on to fiction, which will be the main part of my Tesseract of Tales, won't be as preachy stories or fitting in. Because I thought I could use stories to help, and I don't think that's very doable, very possible. And stick to stuff that's just evidence based and works. Can't beat that. So yeah, thank you all, and this is my first video for Spiral, Healthy Spiral. Thank you. Have a nice day. Like, share, and subscribe.